My name's Antony Church. I work for a company called Bluelight. We are a CRM and CMS provider. We work with Umbraco as a platform solution, but we also build in Microsoft Dynamics. We have been building in Dynamics platforms, CRMs, for over 10 years. Today we're going to talk about a case study with a recent web build that we launched last year, a client called IIA, or the Chartered Institute of Internal Auditors. Bit of a mouthful as these things usually tend to be, but we've done something really cool with their website, with their portal, with their data, and I'm hoping today that's going to elicit some really cool ideas from your side. And if there's anything you'd like to know, please connect with me on LinkedIn, ask me some questions throughout the session if you want to. I'm also happy to answer questions as we work through. Collaboration always works best, I find. So let me know if you do have any questions. So welcome. What is personalisation and why have we chosen IIA? So first and foremost, personalisation is critical to digital excellence. We're looking to deliver meaningful and relevant experiences for our memberships. What's important today is that users expect tailored experiences, and we want to tie personalisation to real-world value. So that's about engagement, loyalty, about business growth. And what I want to introduce with this case study is a real-world example using both Umbraco and Microsoft Dynamics to highlight effectively what we've been able to do with them, what they're able to do on launch day, what they're able to do with their solution without our involvement. What I'm trying to do is empower you guys, give you some automation, some more understanding, and then we're going to talk about Umbraco Engage as well. First and foremost, who are we? So we're Bluelight. This is a list of clients that we've been working with for a long time. We build long-term relationships. We focus on working with people. So we think technology is the easy bit. And we've been working with membership and association specialists like yourselves for a very long time. We create ready-made integrated solutions. We've got lots of technical and business experience, and we provide integration and data specialists as part of the full package that we would deliver with you. We're a Microsoft and Umbraco Gold partner, and we are CRM data portal technology and web experts, which is a massive mouthful. So I'm quite glad that I didn't stumble through that. We focus on controlled growth, but we're also trying to empower you in how you use your solutions that I already kind of mentioned. And what I want to talk about is why it matters to you that you should be looking at personalization and how to engage with your membership or your user base. So first and foremost, we're talking about enhancing that user experience, making those digital interactions more relevant, driving engagement, so personalizing content to increase retention, keeping members on site, understanding what they're doing, delivering better content to them, improving their purchase journeys, their understanding of what their membership gives them. We want to provide scalability and efficiency, so automating personalization through CRM and TMS integration, which is then going to have a business impact. So higher conversions, better satisfaction, and our product is low-code, no-code solutions from launch day. We see launch day as day one. So you work with us on a project, we deliver it, you go away, and the idea is that you feel confident enough in it that you never really need to talk to us about it unless it's something new that you don't have, or if it's something bespoke that you want to change. So IIA's challenge was static content, a lack of personalization, and a disconnected CRM. The goal was to deliver tailored experiences for members based on their roles, their interest, their engagement history, and their potential user journeys. So why are they here? What are they doing? Where are they going? What events should they be attending? What courses should they be on? What does their CPD journey look like? The solution was to provide an Umbraco CMS, use their native product, our product on top of that, understand the user journey, take them through a UX journey, understand their personas, their user groups, and then using Microsoft Dynamics, deliver personalized content dynamically through that solution. So IIA specifically, this was their previous site. You're probably all familiar with this kind of layout, very blocky, not using the full width of a browser window or a monitor window. Really difficult content to use. They've got a super expansive brand as well. If you can imagine all of the colours in the rainbow, that's the kind of brand attribution that CIA have. And that presented us with quite a challenge. How do we produce something that they can use to tailor those membership journeys, but then personalise those membership journeys thereafter? And we're really proud of what we've done on their site, because what you can't see from here is a number of other journeys that exist underneath this homepage or this membership journey that we've used. But ultimately, we've used their brand, which they can apply and configure themselves in a myriad of ways. They've got lots of shapes, lots of overlays, lots of brand colors. We've defined in their UX journey how best to apply that, and then they can grow their site based on what their membership tell them that they need. So what we're hoping to do with this solution is show how updates in the CRM reflect on the site instantly. So first and foremost, personalized content on the homepage. What you can see here is a logged in member, it's me. And what we've changed on this homepage, or what the content is dynamically doing, is telling me that I'm a valued member. It's telling me that I'm on a specific journey. It's also pointing me with some specific signposting to other areas of my membership journey, convincing me to do different things, telling me about events, suggesting courses. When I'm in my account function, it might tell me that I've got a renewal. It'll then point me to the areas in the solution where I can do those renewal activities or where I can attend new things. We've then built in personalized notifications. So you can see a couple represented here. A profile update notification. I know you'll all struggle with GDPR and marketing preferences, getting the right newsletters and the right campaigns out to the right people, making sure that those people have told you you can actually communicate with them. These are both personalized notifications we've set up for CIA that they can change themselves. They're also driven by this has access content container down here. Ultimately, these notifications, general, update profile notification, or outstanding orders, they are all built by us, but they are configurable options in the CMS that CIA can use for a myriad of things. So as an addition to this, they also have a lapsed member notification. If one of your members ticks over into a non-active state, the notification appears on their dashboard the next time that they log in to remind them they need to renew or they need to go through their order journey in order to purchase a new membership. This can be used for tons of different things. And it's configured and set up in a way that the notification type is something that CIA themselves can choose. They can change it as much as they want. We've put some color configuration under each of these notification options for them. That's available to them on launch day. They're using it for lots and lots of different things. We talked about has access and conditional content. So your CRM is a wealth of data. It's telling us loads about your membership, about each contact record, about each member, things that they've done with you, things that they continue to do with you. So what we've built is an access container that's linked to the CRM through some filtering that will tell the CMS and the front end what content to show members. So it might be that I'm a student, I'm on a specific journey to a professional grade. This has access content will mean that I will only see content that pertains to the journey that I'm on. Effectively, until I change my grade or move into the next level, my content is structured around that specific user journey or that specific persona group. We've also got something else that's really cool. So we've built what we call custom attributes. This allows you to grab data directly from the CRM. So rather than going to your agency halfway through a project or after a project, 6 months down the line, we don't have this data. Can you build us a solution for it? What we've actually created is a way for you to go into the CRM through the CMS and grab data that you want or need. To give you a real world example, say you're collecting home addresses for all of your membership, and you just find that actually what you need to know about is where they work, and you want some specific detail about that information. You can grab it directly from the CRM, no code required at all. You can add it to a content block, update that within the CRM, schedule the change if you want to, publish it live. No development is required. It's a completely low code or no code effort. And we allow that across lots of different characteristics within the CRM. It writes dynamically back to the CRM. So ultimately that direct integration means whatever you're putting on the CMS and then it's arriving on the portal or the front end, then it's writing directly back to the CRM too. We're also starting to work with Umbraco Engage. I'm sure if you spend any time talking to the Umbraco team, they'll tell you about how powerful this product is. This is all about real-world personalisation built within the CMS. The coolest feature is analytics on a per-page basis, all in the CMS, making it a one-suite solution. You no longer have to go to GA to understand something, then go to Hotjar to build something else, to test the campaign that you've already built, to then understand that aggregate data to rebuild your campaign. You can view the page analytics based on what your membership are doing on the site. You can test your campaigns like you might do in a myriad of different solutions, but do it direct in CMS. You can then segment that data or create 360 profiling based on the behavior of your membership. What this means is, before a member becomes a member, you can understand what journey they're on, where they've been on your site, how you should profile them, what content you should show them, how you should personalize that content to get them on a purchase journey. And then you can test real world scenarios, say different banners on a homepage, different conditional content, all within one suite, all within one solution. So it allows page view tracking, custom event logging. So we've used it for things like downloads, form submissions. It allows multi-channel analytics. So you can hook into multiple providers. You could have GA hooked up to this as well if you would like. It's headless and has hybrid support. So it can work for single page apps or front end frameworks. And it's also content-based tracking. So it's privacy and GDPR friendly. And it essentially acts like a flexible tracking layer between your front end and the analytics destination, whether you want it to be Umbraco or not. Effectively, what we're trying to do with this solution is make every interaction with your membership count and then provide the right content for them afterwards. So where do you start with Umbraco Engage? You can track user behavior across the CMS and portal areas, what content is read, where users drop off, how their SSO logging is working for them, if it's erroring, if they're not accessing the content or the portal. You can tag users by membership level or portal permissions for deeper insight into that membership. You can log goals for micro conversions, so think things like downloads or contact clicks. You can configure site-specific dashboards with Umbraco analytics for organizational level insights into membership needs across your portal and website content. And finally, you can build behavior-driven tests that center around marketing campaign requirements, then personalize a member's experience as soon as they arrive on the website, way before they log in. So what are the key takeaways of some things that I've talked about today? First and foremost, you want to start with good structured data. A good CRM and a good CMS strategy really will enable your personalization effort. Segment and automate, define user types and dynamically adjust content, understand the flow of your dynamic content against your user groups and your personas. Test and iterate. Use analytics to refine and enhance those personalized experiences. And finally, remember that personalization is a journey. It evolves as user behavior changes.